Hey, Cowboys Nation! Welcome back to the channel. If you're a true fan of America's team, you're going to want to sit tight because today's news is nothing short of monumental. Tyreek Hill, the NFL's most electrifying wide receiver and arguably the fastest player in league history, has just become the biggest signing in Dallas Cowboys history. Yes, you heard that right. Tyreek Hill, the cheetah himself, has officially inked a deal with the Dallas Cowboys, and this signing has the potential to redefine the franchise's trajectory for years to come. It's not just a big-name addition, it's a game-changing moment that's going to transform the Cowboys' offense and send shockwaves throughout the entire league. So whether you're a die-hard Cowboys fan or just love great football, this is the news you need to know. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why this signing is historic on so many levels. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty details. Tyreek Hill's contract with the Cowboys reportedly totals around $130 million over 5 years, with a jaw-dropping $75 million guaranteed. This isn't just a big payday for Hill, it's a massive financial commitment from the Cowboys, who have never invested this heavily in a wide receiver before. To put it simply, Hill now holds the title of the highest-paid wide receiver in Cowboys franchise history, surpassing all previous contracts handed out to legends and current stars alike. This deal speaks volumes about how much the Cowboys believe in Hill's ability to elevate their offense to elite status and their hunger to finally bring a Lombardi trophy back to Dallas. Jerry Jones himself, the team's owner and architect of so many Cowboys dynasty moments, was clear in his praise during the signing announcement. He called Hill a game-changer and emphasized how the team sees him as the perfect weapon to complement their existing stars. On the other side, Tyreek Hill expressed genuine excitement about joining a franchise with such a storied history and passionate fan base. His energy and confidence during the press conference only amplified the excitement felt by fans across the country. For those who might not be fully familiar with Tyreek Hill's career and what makes him so special, let me give you a quick rundown. Drafted in the 5th round back in 2016 by the Kansas City Chiefs, Hill quickly transformed from a relatively unknown prospect to one of the NFL's most feared offensive weapons. His speed is what earned him the nickname Cheetah, but his game is so much more than just blazing fast sprints down the field. Hill combines his elite speed with incredible route-running precision, sharp instincts, and an uncanny ability to make defenders miss after the catch. Over the course of his career, he's accumulated over 7,500 receiving yards and more than 50 touchdowns, earning multiple Pro Bowl selections and playing a crucial role in the Chiefs' Super Bowl victory and sustained playoff success. His highlight reel is filled with jaw-dropping plays, from punt returns that left entire coverage teams grasping at air to lightning-fast touchdowns where he simply outran every defender on the field. What's also worth noting is his work ethic and commitment to improving his craft, qualities that have earned him respect from teammates and coaches alike. The Cowboys clearly see in Hill not just a dynamic player, but a true professional who can lead by example. So, how does Tyreek Hill fit into the Cowboys' offense? This is where things get really exciting. Dallas already boasts one of the most promising offenses in the league, with Dak Prescott leading the charge and talented weapons like CeeDee Lamb and Tony Pollard making big plays. However, adding Hill to the mix takes this offense from explosive to truly elite. Hill's role will primarily be that of the deep threat, the guy who can stretch defenses vertically and force opposing cornerbacks and safeties to respect the deep ball on every single play. This creates space underneath for Lamb and the running backs to operate, which should lead to a more balanced and deadly offensive attack. But don't be mistaken, Hill isn't just a deep threat. His quickness and agility allow him to work the short and intermediate routes with surgical precision, making him a nightmare to cover no matter where he lines up. And let's not forget his special teams impact. Hill's ability to contribute as a punt returner adds another layer of versatility and game-changing potential for Dallas. This addition forces opposing defenses to rethink their entire game plan when facing the Cowboys, which is a massive strategic advantage. From a quarterback's perspective, this signing is a dream come true. Dak Prescott now has one of the fastest, most reliable targets in the league at his disposal. The chemistry between a quarterback and wide receiver is crucial, and Hill's ability to run crisp routes and get open quickly fits perfectly with Prescott's style of play. Prescott himself has spoken highly about Hill's arrival, calling him a cheat code on the field and emphasizing how much easier it makes his job when he has a player like Hill stretching the defense. This signing also alleviates some of the pressure Prescott faced last season when defenses could focus more heavily on stopping Lamb. With Hill in the fold, defenses will have to spread their attention and resources much thinner, which should lead to a more productive passing game overall. Expect to see a lot of highlight reel plays that feature Hill's trademark speed and ability to turn short passes into long touchdowns, and Dak's strong arm connecting with him downfield will be a sight to behold all season long. Of course, none of this would be possible without the Cowboys front office making some savvy financial moves to clear cap space for Hill's massive contract. The team had to make some tough calls, including restructuring deals, cutting certain veterans, and making strategic roster decisions to stay under the salary cap. This kind of financial maneuvering shows the commitment from the organization to prioritize winning now. They've laid it all on the line because they believe this is a championship window worth going all in on. Head coach Mike McCarthy, known for his offensive expertise, is undoubtedly thrilled about adding a weapon like Hill. It's clear that the Cowboys are shifting towards an aggressive, high-powered offensive philosophy that relies on speed, precision, and explosive playmaking. Hill fits perfectly into this scheme, and his presence will allow McCarthy and defensive coordinator to innovate and diversify their play calling in ways that keep opponents off balance. The ripple effect of Hill's signing doesn't stop with the Cowboys' offense, it sends a clear message to the entire NFC East. Rival teams like the Philadelphia Eagles, Washington Commanders, and New York Giants suddenly find themselves facing a Cowboys team that just got significantly more dangerous overnight. The Cowboys instantly become the favorites to win the division, raising the stakes for the rest of the teams to respond with moves of their own. This signing might very well trigger a domino effect throughout the division and beyond as other teams scramble to keep pace with Dallas' aggressive roster upgrades. And it's not just about the division. This signing positions the Cowboys as serious Super Bowl contenders who can compete with the likes of the Chiefs, Bills, and Eagles on a national stage. It's a bold statement that Dallas is ready to reclaim its place among the NFL elite. The fan reaction to this signing has been nothing short of explosive. Social media exploded the moment the news broke, with Cowboys fans flooding Twitter, Instagram, and fan forums with excitement, hope, and highlight reels. Memes celebrating the arrival of the Cheetah and predictions of playoff glory dominated the conversations. Many fans see this signing as the missing piece that finally puts Dallas over the top. Of course, there are always some skeptics who worry about injuries or how well Hill will fit into the existing team chemistry, but the overwhelming sentiment is one of optimism and enthusiasm. This is the kind of move that reignites passion in a fanbase hungry for a championship and gives everyone a renewed sense of belief in the team's future. Looking ahead, the next few months will be critical in determining just how quickly Hill can gel with the Cowboys' offense. Training camp will offer the first real glimpse of his chemistry with Dak Prescott and his ability to adapt to new playbooks and teammates. The coaching staff is already designing plays that maximize Hill's strengths, and fans can expect some eye-popping offensive highlights this upcoming season. Additionally, the Cowboys may continue to tweak their roster, adding pieces that complement Hill's skill set and reinforce the offensive line to give Prescott and the receivers the best chance to succeed. The ultimate goal is clear: build a team capable of making a deep playoff run and, ultimately, bringing home the Super Bowl trophy. So there you have it. Tyreek Hill has officially become the biggest signing in Dallas Cowboys history, and the implications are enormous. This move doesn't just add a superstar player to the roster, it changes the entire dynamic of the team and the league. For Cowboys fans, this is a moment to celebrate and look forward to a future filled with explosive plays, thrilling victories, and hopefully, a championship that ends decades of heartbreak. What do you think this signing means for the Cowboys' chances this season? How will Hill's presence affect Dak Prescott and the rest of the offense? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more Cowboys news and NFL updates, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching, and as always, Cowboy up and keep the faith.